Dutch van der Linde is one of the most complex and fascinating characters of Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Redemption. He's not just the leader of the van der Linde gang, he's a visionary who held the group together with his ideas of freedom and loyalty. But Dutch's story is also one of a man falling apart, consumed by his own ego and paranoia. In this analysis, we'll break down his personality, leadership style, relationships, and eventual downfall. Let's get right into it. At the start of Red Dead Redemption 2, Dutch is portrayed as a charismatic and intelligent leader. His vision of creating a life free from control of the government and laws is what brings the gang together. Dutch's belief in living free appeals to the people who have been outcasted or forgotten by society. He often speaks about loyalty, family, and building a better future for the gang, which inspires the gang members to follow him. His speeches about freedom makes it sound like a revolutionary, but as the story progresses, we see that his actions often don't match his words. Dutch's ideas seem noble, but they also reveal his arrogance. He believes that his way is the only way, and this stubbornness leads to the problems later on in the game. Dutch is an excellent leader in the early chapters of the game. He knows how to motivate people and make them feel valued. He often plays to each gang member's strengths, giving them roles that suit their skills. For example, Hosea handles cons, Arthur and John lead robberies, and Javier and Bill take care of the muscle work. Dutch also knows how to manipulate people. He uses flattery, promises, and even guilt to keep the gang loyal to him. However, as the story progresses, Dutch's leadership starts to crumble. His plans become more and more reckless, like the botched ferry job and the bank heist in Saint Denis. He starts blaming others for his failures instead of taking responsibility. He becomes paranoid, accusing loyal gang members like Arthur and John of betrayal. Dutch's inability to adapt and accept criticism is a major factor of his downfall. At the beginning, Arthur sees Dutch as a father figure. He believes in Dutch's vision and genuinely wants to help him achieve it. However, Arthur starts to lose faith in Dutch as the leader's actions grow more erratic and selfish. Dutch's relationship did change with other gang members over time and all, such as Hosea. Hosea's Dutch's oldest friend and the voice of reason in the gang. Dutch respects Hosea, but he often ignores his advice, especially in the later chapters. Also Micah Bell. Dutch grows closer to Micah, which was a huge mistake. As the game progresses, despite Micah being manipulative and dangerous, he manages to get Dutch to push aside his relationship with loyal gang members like Arthur, John and Charles. Another one is John Marston. Dutch's relationship with John is kind of complicated. He often criticises John for his mistakes, but later accuses him of disloyalty, leading to their eventual fallout. One of the most tragic aspects of Dutch's character is how he falls into paranoia and delusion. After Hosea's death, Dutch seems to lose his moral compass and his mind a little bit. He starts making increasingly dangerous decisions, like trusting the shady Tahitian job or siding with Micah over Arthur. He becomes obsessed with the idea that everyone is betraying him, even those that are still loyal. Dutch's paranoia leads him into abandoning his closest allies and aligning himself with Micah, the real traitor of the gang, in my opinion. But in Red Dead Redemption, we see the final stage of Dutch's downfall. He forms a new gang, but he's no longer the same charismatic leader. His plans are erratic, and his new followers seem more like pawns than partners. Dutch's final act of defiance against the government ends with him taking his own life, showing that even he realises his dream's dead. Dutch is a great character because he's so complex. He's not just a villain, he's a tragic figure. He starts out as a man with noble ideas, but is corrupted by his own ego and desperation. His charisma and intelligence makes him a powerful leader, but his arrogance and paranoia leads him to fall. His charisma and intelligence makes him a powerful leader, but his arrogance and paranoia leads him to fall. Dutch's story is a reminder of how power can corrupt even the best intentions. Dutch van der Linde is one of Rockstar's most well-written characters. His rise and fall are central to the story of Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Redemption 1. He's a man who dreamed of freedom but ended up enslaved by his own flaws. Whether you see Dutch as a hero or a villain, or something in between, there's really no denying that he's one of the most memorable characters in gaming history. Let me know what you think about Dutch in the comments, and don't forget to join my Discord server, link in comments to discuss more Red Dead Redemption theories, characters and more.